openers. Each one can give you a players, set of players for openers.
No, we'll go one by one. I think it'll be better.
One by one is better.
Mhm.
So my pick is David Warner.
Okay.
Nice.
David Warner is like the best opening batsman in IPL that I have seen, and he is the most consistent and reliable.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So many seasons he has scored big runs in big games. Any match you get scared of David Warner because he doesn't get out. The minute he gets set, the other team is gone.
And
Power play after power play.
the game he bought in
always.
2016, 2017, 2018, the consistency.
And
which
how
he got.
many orange caps? How many times he has won the big games single-handedly? The entire 10-member team used to collapse, and this guy used to finish everything.
He's a right-hand batsman or a left-hand batsman?
I don't know. Man. Switch it.
Switches and he turned to right for Ashwin's bowling.
Ashwin's bowling. Usually, like when a left-hander is turning right and batting, it will not look natural. But he makes it look so natural. Like we get confused. Like whether he's a natural batsman, right-hander or left-hander.
So my pick is easy. David Warner.
So what about you? Do you have any other player in mind?
I love David Warner. Especially his pushpa scenes. And I love his consistency. I admire his consistency. But there is one player who broke certain sort of records. Like it's like unimaginable. Like you can say 175 runs.
Got it.
So
knew it.
My pick is Christopher Henry Gale. And you know, he is the most fun batsman I like to watch.
Obviously, man.
If he is batting, I don't think there will be boring cricket like dot balls or misses anything. Ball will be flying from left and
He was my second pick.
Oh,
the non-striker.
Okay.
So I am definitely not going to argue about Chris Gale. The guy is legend. Man, if I want to go to a stadium, I will go to a match where Chris Gale is playing. Because I might get the ball at any time. He keeps sending it out of the park.
So many the long distance 6 records belong to Chris Gale. In one season, he had two. He had 112 and 111, I think. Right. So my pick is Chris Gale, and I agree that in some seasons he took a bit of a dip, but that is not as big as a dip like I have seen in other players.
He's a monster.
He makes cricket look so easy. The way he swings makes people think, that's all. I can also say.
You know, some players take his bat and check whether it's like modified or something like that. He looks like such a freaking monster.
He is.
And the vibe.
Tall structure and the Windies vibe.
Kohli was so happy when he was there.
Sure. I would say Chris Gale too. But I want to mention about few other players like Brendan McCullum.
He's like a right-hand version of Chris Gale for me.
I started loving batting because of McCullum.
And David Warner's consistency is so good. But I have another player who is in my non-strike, who is going to take my non-strike.
Okay, you can discuss that at that point.
So I can counter that. So I'm not arguing on David Warner.
Okay.
My pick is also Chris Gale.
Okay. So we'll go with Chris Gale for the first pick. Because scoring 175 runs, hitting 22 sixes in one IPL matches, like nowadays 200 is so common. But at that time scoring
the
240 plus.
The pitches were very competitive.
It's like no effect in the modern days game.
Seriously.
Now people wonder seeing Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma scoring here and there.
Guys, you
we
should have
used to
watched
witness
Chris Gale
and
Brendan McCullum, Dwayne Smith.
ABD Villiers.
That was like next level batting.
And now some players are scoring like hundreds within less balls in some matches. But the prime we witnessed in the beginning of the IPL,
that's another level.
We
we started watching IPL. I remember
I think from
watching
the first season.
I remember 2009, 2010. From there, I remember watching. 2008, I don't have much knowledge.
I was not a big Virat Kohli fan back then because he was new at that time. So my dad is a big Chris Gale fan. Okay, so that is the reason I started following RCB.
Okay.
And that is how I became like the greatest RCB fan.
RCB fan here. Sure. So the next opener.
No, my pick is Warner and Gale.
Okay.
So Gale
So it's
is
done
always
from his end.
chose.
What about yours? I think we might match, I guess.
I thought of saying Virat Kohli. Okay. You know, he's my favorite player.
Yeah.
Like I'm the greatest Kohli fan.
Yeah.
But in 2 IPL seasons, he had average of 18 in one season. And he had an average of 22 in one season.
Yeah.
So, but Warner never had such a dip.
Never.
No matter which team he was playing, he was scoring bangers.
Except
single season.
the season where he played with Delhi Capitals in 21.
How much was his average then also? 30
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, it was very high, and we cannot have a team of all time IPL without Warner as option.
Sure. Yes. And I want to say one more player. I think since he was there for such a short time, people are not giving him as much credit. It's Michael Hussey.
Michael Hussey. Solid pick.
Yeah.
Michael Hussey, and we left out one name here.
Okay.
Hayden's.
Matthew Hayden.
How can they forget Hayden?
But he was there for 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And the bat which he used to bring, Mongoose bat, how much famous it was. Man.
Mongoose bat was costly also back then.
Yeah, it was very short, long handle with short bat. And so my pick was Virat for sure. You can't leave Virat in any IPL team.
Yeah.
And
I don't like Virat in opening.
Yeah.
I like him down the line.
I have other picks for down, so I will keep Virat in opening. So that's my choice. So
know what to do.
We'll go with Warner because all three of us consider Warner as a opener.
Besides our first pick also, all three of us agree that he is like one of the top.
Yeah. Warner / Kohli. Let's keep it.
I won't agree.
No.
I don't agree with Kohli.
Yeah, okay. Kohli, even I don't want him in the opening. I feel like Warner and Gale will be a better opening partnership than
but Kohli has better average in opening also.
Yeah, but you can't argue against that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to one opener, Joss Butler.
Wow.
He's
my
we
favorite.
cannot leave him out of the discussion.
And
because
also one of the now in the modern
greats.
Modern greats we can say. And we should mention about KL Rahul also. How consistency. We were talking about consistency. How consistent he's performing for from when he came for Kings 11. How he played those 2 seasons in lockdown time. He played very well.
Yeah.
His averages were skyrocketing.
And the number of centuries this guy scores. Joss Butler. He scores centuries for fun.
Yes.
So such batsmen are needed in the team to give boost.
Exactly.
You know why I would say Warner? Because when Kohli was conquering cricket at one point of his time, and he got 973 runs in one season. There was only one player who was like giving a competition to some level, and that was David Warner.
Yes.
Like Virat Kohli is my favorite player.
If Kohli wasn't in that level, this guy's numbers are off the chart.
Yeah.
He would have easily been one of the greatest performance of all time.
Yeah, T20 cricket without Warner.
Yeah.
It hurts me to not put Kohli in there, but I think the dip should be considered.
Yeah.
And I think we should go with David Warner for this.
Sure.
So we'll put David Warner and Chris Gayle as opening.
Yeah.
Solid too.
The number 3?
Virat Kohli, man.
Okay.
I am not going to talk about Kohli in opening, but I cannot leave him out in number 1 position.
Okay.
But I don't think he played more matches in number 3.
Opening, he played more.
I think he played majority of his matches in opening. Because you know why that started? Because there was a monster in one side.
Exactly.
And there were
you
no
want
one
to support.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Kohli was scoring the singles and Gale was hitting
He was
the ball.
playing the second fiddle.
But if you are taking the all-time scenario, you have Chris Gayle and Warner opening and doing, and one can rotate strike easily.
Yeah.
So one of them goes out. You need one monster to come down and stabilize the game and put the runs on the board. Keep rotating the strike to either Chris Gayle or Warner, who can go and hit a lot of runs. In that case, I can put Kohli there, and he also scores. He also rotates, and we all know
I can agree with you. But my point here is none other than Suresh Raina.
He can go number 4.
No, the best position of Suresh Raina is number 3.
If Kohli had the same numbers he had when he was playing number 3, I would absolutely go with Kohli.
Yeah.
But Suresh Raina is known as Mr. IPL.
Yeah.
And it was such a
Mr. IPL. Mr. What is it? Knockouts.
Yeah.
Mr. Knockouts. He has the highest average in Mr. Knockouts.
See,
and he also has
at his end of the career, every season he had 300 plus runs.
And the other thing is like, until he was playing number 3, you can see the difference in his runs and the average, how much he's scoring.
Yeah.
Number 3 is his best spot.
Yeah.
So I can't can't argue with this. It has to be Suresh Raina.
Yeah, I will also go with 3. I will also go with Raina.
I wanted him, but
and he's also a part-timer. He can spin the ball. And about the fieldings, no one has to talk about the fielding.
Raina has to be in the IPL.
Yeah.
He's the Mr. IPL for a reason.
And
I just wanted to put
one more
in 3 and
one more stat here.
Yeah.
One more stat here. He is the first player to score 500 runs in IPL.
Yeah.
You know, he is the first player to score 100 for T20s for India.
Exactly.
Yes.
He is one of the first Indian to score century in all 3 formats.
Yeah.
It happened in 2010.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm a huge
Suresh Raina fan. Suresh Raina simp, you can say.
Yeah. So I can't give up on it.
No, I love Raina, man.
Yeah. I love Kohli too.
Yeah, it hurts me so much.
Yeah.
It hurts me
Yeah,
so
that's
much.
leaving out Virat Kohli from the 11.
It's not like that. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss later. For
I
now, let's
cannot
give it
leave
that
out
way.
Virat Kohli from 11. He has what,
But
like
in number 3,
700, how many runs, man?
Yeah.
You cannot leave such players
But you
out.
should also consider
The
he played for
position.
20 years.
Exactly.
And in that 20 years, in the majority of his career was as an opener. So I can't argue like a player who played all of his career in number 3 with a player who played only like 10% of his career in number 3.
Yes.
I mean the IPL career, of course.
Yeah. So
But it hurts me so much that Kohli can't be here. But
it's you have to.
or we can swap Gale also if you want for Kohli.
I mentioned it.
Because
I mentioned it the first time.
wise,
I mentioned it.
Warner
The first
can,
time.
Warner
take
can take him.
Kohli can rotate. That
Yeah.
also works. I cannot leave Virat Kohli out.
Yeah.
of
This
the-
is the reason
seriously.
why I mentioned Virat as opener.
Yeah, like I can't put him in number 3
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Number 3.
I have
For
to
me,
replace either of those.
The number 3 and number 4 for me, no one can debate on it.
Hmm.
I would
Yeah.
replace Gale
Yeah,
more than Warner.
I think
Yeah,
for
because-
consistency,
Yeah,
we would want
consistency
David
reasons.
Warner.
Suresh Raina can play in power play.
Hmm.
He can hit long sixes for
He can
spinner.
rotate the strike.
we
He
don't
can
have
rotate
to
the strike.
explain about
He
Suresh Raina's.
Yeah.
And still no one can
Yeah.
beat the record of 87 of 25 balls. No
Yeah.
one can beat the record.
Yeah.
That man.
Yeah.
Forever.
Bangers.
Stay in
And the run out, it hurts me.
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
until now.
So we can do Virat Kohli strike, David Warner not
David
strike.
Warner on the no strike. And we will get a right and left.
Right and
Right
left
and left
combo,
and right
and
combo.
Suresh Raina comes in
Yeah.
number 3.
It
Yes.
looks solid. I
Here we
think.
go.
Better.
So
Yeah,
this would be the top 3 then.
Yes.
Kohli and Warner and then Raina.
Yeah.
Raina.